Oh, do.
The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy. The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds. The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker. Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Howdy howdy. Welcome to another one. Keyboard plastics. G-code. So we're ready to flatten it. Almost. Pretty much almost. A little bit to do. Stitching a couple of stitches. Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, so we put last video we put in these fixings and these. I managed to sort that out, but what we didn't do is stitch these two together. So let's just get on with that. Let's take off the keyboard, top plastics, bottom plastics, center plastics, and so we've got some fixings and they can stay where they are. Right, what we've got to do is sort out. We've got to stitch these two together, stop them opening up. Let's view it in normal mode a minute. Let's see where we can put the stitch. So we can put the stitch there. Yeah, if we put them between these two, because that fastens it down, that fastens the back on. And that fastens the base to there, so... could just put it in there, in the middle of there, maybe. Yeah, because that's not structural there. Base and lid are structural, that's just a back plate. So we'll put it in there, okay. So what we'll do is we'll just have a look at it in a normal mode. And we'll just measure between the two. Actually, you can't see where we're going. I'll tell you what, we will be able to see it if we go into that one. Yeah, so we can do it from there. So we want a nice little straight through, so the only trouble is we need a pocket on the outside. It doesn't matter because the bottom plastic overlapped anyway, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, the bottom plastic overlaps, so you will see a screw sticking out. Well, a head of a screw. Because I can't pocket on the outside if I'm already pocketing the other side, so... literally just going to be, the nut will be on this side surface and the bolt will be on there, so I suppose we could just grab one. Let's grab one now. Let's grab that one for instance, copy it, look sideways on, okay, sideways on, that's it. I'll just paste it. Paste in, paste. So here's the nut and bolt. We need just to turn it around. We've got to face that way. So what we've got to do is get onto the flat. There is no flat. That's a problem. We haven't got a flat bit. So we're going to have to use that as a flat, reference it, and then use it to turn this round. Like that. Just have a look around it. Is it flat? It looks flat, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll push it over to it. Okay, we've just got to stitch these together to stop it being pushed apart. So if I grab it by that, put it on the face somewhere like that, and look, square it up. Is it that one? Yeah. Right, let's go. Can either go 3D or X-ray mode. Right, so we need to position this somewhere, probably almost where it is now, not quite. Let's just move it over a bit, down a bit. Probably there. Probably where it is now. Right, so we'll go where it is now. Okay, so we're flush. The nut's inside there, so it's okay. We can go into it. So make that unique. Does that have to be made? Yeah. So we'll go like that and make it unique. Not sure if that position will change, so I want to make it unique. No, we might not have to do that. So what I'll do is I'll go into it and we'll just push this out. Something like that. Right, so we're too far, but have we messed any of the others up? No, we haven't messed them up. That's okay. We've made a copy of it. That's alright. So that needs to go back onto the surface, really. So we should let's try that. It's trial and error. That's close enough. Right. So that's it, but we need to create the holes for it. So what we've got to do is go in X-ray mode. Select that part there. Just that. We'll copy that. Come out of it. Back into this. Right, so we want to put it onto that surface, so we'll go into it like that. Right, we'll paste it in place. So that should be on the surface. Looks like it. So that size is what we want. That should be 4 millimeters. Yeah. Now we just got to push that straight through there. So should be able to push it straight through to there. And then we've got our hole. Okay. Then we'll take this hole, copy that, go into this one. Actually, no, it's already done, because it's a mirror, it's a flip of the original component. So just by doing that, we've done them all, and we've done these are copies as well, so they're done, and the other one's done. So all we've got to do is copy that bolt. If I can remember, is it 228 from yesterday? Make a copy of it and go 228. And that should have gone, yes, bang on. And should be able to go 228 again. Another copy of it. 228 again. Ah, but we don't want the nut on the outside, we want the bolt head, so we're going to have to spin this round. So we're going to spin this round again. It'll be in the wrong place, but we've just got to move it now to the surface. Hopefully keep it lined up. Yeah, that's it. It just jumped into position. So, if you want to double check, you just go in X-ray mode. Have a look. Yeah, it looks good. Oh no, it doesn't look good, no. So we're not quite lined up. So what we can do is grab it by this bit. Hang on, it's having a bit of trouble. Right, grab it by that, and that's that. Is that right? Yeah, that's better, but it'll probably be inside the model instead of on top of it. Yeah, so it's moved inside the model. So what we've got to do is drag it out. Drag it out a little bit. That'll do. And check it again. X-ray mode again. So make sure we haven't moved it. Certainly looks okay now, yeah, that's it. None of this matters because that'll be fitted by hand anyway, but it's just so we've got a model that doesn't look weird. Okay, so that's the last thing we needed to do to this. That's the last thing we needed to do. So we can basically copy it and put all back together. So let's put all back together. So bottom plastic, center plastic, and base plate. So that's the base plate. Why is the PCB like that, I wonder? Oh, because we're looking at it in monochrome view. Right, that's better. Okay, we've got no fixings, so top plastic. That's it. We put the fixings with part of the top plastic. So when you hide the top plastic, hides the fixings to go with it. Right. Okay, so this is basically it now. So what we're going to do is what about the corners? Do you want square corners or rounded corners? You can't get square corners. That one doesn't really matter. The round corners, I'm not sure. I like the square corners myself, but we could make them tiny. Tell you what, let's put the corners on it. So yeah, we won't do the inner plastic. I'll do this one. Right, so I think 3mm is the. Let's do it in monochrome that way. Right, so we're in it now. Let's just come in. I think 2.5mm. Let's try 2.5. 2.5. Right, let's see if we can do half. Doesn't quite like that. So let's go to the next one, which is 3. 3mm. 3mm. This will work. There's a limit, unless you scale the model down later, which I don't want to do. Right, I don't know why it's got some left. Okay, so we've got that. That's the one corner done. Got to go around each corner, that's anything. So 3mm and 3mm. Then put this on there. Yeah, don't know why. It's probably because it's on a tilt. It's unsure of what to do when it's on a tilt, so I have to get rid of the last bit because it's on a tilt like that. Maybe, or maybe I've got the wrong surface colour, or I'm in monochrome mode. Let's have a look on this next one. We'll put it into normal colour, which is transparent. Yeah. So then we'll put that there, 3mm. Let's see if this makes any difference. No, didn't make any difference. We'll just have to get rid of that. I don't know what it is, whether it's because we're transparent or like wrong colour shading or something. Right, so get rid of that now. Let's get rid of this one. It could be because it's on a slant, like I say. Maybe if it's flat it can do it by default, but if it's not flat, horizontal to the level axes, maybe the algorithm says, right, I'm not going to take it away, I'm going to leave you to do it yourself. Right, okay, so that one's done, which is the base plastic. Let's get rid of the lines. If I can. Okay, we don't delete the whole thing. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. So it's not much. There's not much of a bend on it, but there's enough to take the corner off. Right, what's it look like with the centre plastic? So the centre one, we could do the same again. Let's do the same again. It'll save having to tidy it up. Let's just do the centre. I said I wasn't going to do the centre, but let's just do it. Right. 3mm and 3mm. Oops, wrong one. Keep selecting right. Oh, I always use the same tools. I should find the key, the shortcut key, but then people, when they're watching, they won't really know what I'm doing. So at least now they can follow it and then know what to click on if they want to copy it. All this design and code and everything I put on my website under the community tab when I've finished it, and you can play with it, open the model up, do what they want to do, use parts out of it for whatever. I've done that before. I've given the G code. I haven't given the model last time, just the G code. I can have the model. What normally happens is you do a model and then people will say, oh, there's you haven't measured that right, or you haven't quite, you've made a mistake there, then it gets nothing but a headache. But so you have to explain it, use it. Oops. I mean, lots of other people have done models, but not. They've done the outside models, but they haven't done the internal bits. So really, you could take this and use the sizes. You could measure this. It's a reference. You could basically say, yeah, you could just measure it, say. Or if someone wanted to know what the size of that keyboard from there to there, that is the size of the real thing. So. Alright, let's get rid of these lines. One more line over there. That's it. Right, so let's save it. Okay, so we're going to do the G code, I promise you, in a minute. I've just got to do the top piece. Because once I start doing a G code, it's no good changing the model then, because I have to go and change all the G code, excuse me. So that's what I do, make sure all the bits are in it now. Keep hitting the wrong thing. So we can find anyone here. Not many UK people on. Oh, say that, then we find one. Couldn't do a stream last night, I was too tired. I went to bed early. Went to bed early. Right, so there's the last few here. Now, we're going to have a look at these corners. Yeah, I might have to put some of them corners in, because we don't want, you know, sometimes when it mills it does a quick sweep and then you get one corner that's different to the other. So if we purposely make the corner, we're going to have a look at that in a minute. Yeah, so again, I've jumped the gun a bit. But I want to get this done, so tomorrow night I want to start milling this keyboard, get it out of the way and get straight back onto the case again. And we can build this as well. Build this up. Build this up and then get on with finish the case off. I've got to do the case, the back all over again to change the design. Right, because you've got to be able to make this at the end of the day. Oh, I tell you what we forgot to do, take them off. Got to take the rulers off. Guides. Right, so that's that. So what's it look like? Okay. What's it look like for real? It looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, I've got to have a look at the real keyboard now. Let's just save that. Yeah, so let's have a look at the real keyboard for a minute. And I don't want the keyboard itself, I need the plastics. So I need to know that there is a tiny bit of roundage in the corners. If you look closely, doesn't, you can't see it. It's not much at all. See that there? The corners are just a little bit round on them, tiny bit. So, in order for not to get, in order not to get a no, I need to round them. Need to round them. Right, let's get back to it. Yeah, because we can't have spikes here. So I'm going to have to round this. Let's do this. Right, there's a lot to round here, so this is going to take a bit of the time up, unfortunately. But we've got to do it, otherwise. And it's got to be 3mm as well. So I tell you what, let's just put the 3. Right, so I didn't want that one, did I? Hang on, let's undo that one. What I need is 3mm this way and 3mm that way. And we've got to go again this way, 3mm. I'll put all the guides in first to make it quicker. Right, I'm having trouble with that, aren't I? Yeah, because I can't have these, can't have sharp edges on it. Unfortunately, can't have sharp edges, so what we need is go up 3mm there. Okay, so got them there. It's gonna be awkward. So yeah, we need this 3mm. 3mm and 3mm. Is that right? Yeah, that's okay so far. So yeah, there's a lot to do. 3mm. 3mm, it's an inside cut, isn't it? We've got the 3mm one there. We'll have to do them as they'll have to be done as well. 3mm. Oh, that's going to be funny because we've cut it out. So instead of cutting it out, we'll have to put it back. So it's alright doing them. Tell you what, let's do the corners first then. Get the corners out of the way. Yeah, so we can only do corner inside. It's a different story, isn't it? So I can do them corners and these corners. That's the only corners there are. Right, let's just do this one. Oh, what have I done? That's weird, isn't it? What have I done there? So now I've created have I hollowed it out now? Yeah, that's not good, is it? Well, wait, let me push it all the way. Let's measure it. 6mm. So if I say, and then put the 6mm in, No, it's still got some surface there. So it's still got the surface there. Alright, so how can I do that? I'll have to go around the bottom of it. Alright, maybe if I do this then. Can that be deleted now without... No. What is going on? What's going on? It's making my life difficult. This is using the time up I need to get it through the G-code. It's probably because I'm twisted, aren't I? Tell you what we'll do. We'll undo the push-pull. Right, I'll have to come select it all and temporarily straighten it up. Put it on. Right. Okay, so temporary. So to grab everything, hang on, can I grab? That's it. Use that way to grab everything. We don't want... No, we don't want everything. We just want the top lid. So turn everything else off. Oh, I've got fixings for some reason. Let's put the fixings. Right, let's get the fixings. Have I got a fixings layer now? Fixings. Fixings. A fixing. What's a fixing? Fixings. Right, okay. More fixings. Right, so we've got to flatten this now. Don't know if that's causing the issue or what. So let's flatten it. Oh, I need to select all the geometry, the whole lot of the stuff. I need to look at it end on. That way. Need to look at it in parallel projection. Need to get this. Need to. Oh, I haven't got the corner. Okay, I can do it from there. I'll start from there and come down to on the green axis. And it's moved it. Let's try again. Right, let's put it there now. Let's just see. 12.5. Yeah. Okay, we'll try and do it now. We'll have to remember to put that back again. Let's see if we can work on it now without the problem. So I'll get rid of that one a minute. Get rid of that, we'll put a new one in. Because normally when you do this, it gets rid of it. It worked. It's worked now, look, see. It's done it and it hasn't caused any problem. Yeah, it's fine. Would be fine if I could. Yeah, so that's a tip for anyone and myself. If you want to, make sure your thing's flat while you're working on it. Otherwise you'll end up with a lot of trouble like me. You could spend hours messing with it. Okay.
Station master, wrote all the station master software, and you know, so the logging software. He's usually with Callum and everyone doing all of the, you know, the UK creative. So you'll definitely find him on who's taking the frequency afterwards. So you could get Stu as well next Monday if you tend to listen on a Monday. Then
okay. So I've got all the outside edges. But now we need to do inside edges. Not so easy. Not so easy. Or is it? Not so easy. So if I do like that and like that, okay. Get rid of that. So I've got that. Extrude it. What about if I extrude it down to the end? Okay, so and get rid of that and that. Is there anything inside it? Let's get rid of that and that. Let's have a look at X-ray mode. Oh, it's just the one rogue line. That was good, wasn't it? It got rid of all that extra geometry. So that wasn't too bad. Not too bad, so that worked out alright for us. Now they're quite a lot, these are, but let's see what the keyboard is like. And make sure we're not going to snag the key. Yeah, it looks okay. I think we'll be alright. Yeah, we should be alright without snagging the key. Streaming live on YouTube. Right. So am I. So we got there, and we need to come out this way. 3. No. So as well as cutting out, this is able to well, that, get rid of that. No, don't want that. Okay. Another one here. It's a slow thing. Certainly is a slow process, but we're getting there. We've got a way of doing it. Keeps on doing that, but okay, yeah, there's a few to do. There is a few to do. Let's just make sure it's going to work out for us. Have a look at the keys. Got the spacing around the key. Yeah, well, that's a weird there, isn't it? Don't know what's happened there. Okay. So we've got a bit of extra space there for some reason. Oh, it is lined up with that though. No, it's probably the way I've drawn it. So I've got to be careful. So you want a bit of play in it. We'll leave it as it is. That's the size it is on there. That is the size it is.
As you can see on the stream, there's about 117 in the log. So all the very best with 73 over. Thank you very much. 73 for you as well. And I would say take care on the road. for you, I think the road for a new dog. Don't buy any puppies because they're all.
Why is that darker there? Oh well.
But they all eat your
Right. Okay. Next one. This side. Oh, these two corners.
73, all the very best, and the frequency is clear. 73, everybody. Well done, Darn. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, I might as well just leave it in X-ray mode, so they keep toggling it back and forward. Yeah, it's quicker than to leave it there. It'll just make it easier, less work to. It's less work to tidy it up after when you're making the actual CNC it out. And it's difficult to make a square anyway. Right, so that's that one done. Now all these. Right, okay. So yeah, we've done a few there. Right, it's just a matter of going through it. There's no shortcut to do this. It's the work has to be done. There's no shortcut.
Japan X-ray go. Japan X-ray go. Mike and they are play Juliet X-ray go.
Oops. What happened there?
Yeah, no problem, David. Name here is Cormac on the start.
Something not right there.
Mike Alpha Charlie. You're 5 and 8 here, David. 58, over.
I wonder what's. Is it because I'm not into it? I don't know.
Yeah, running here the Kenwood PS 990 here, and center fed dipole at about 16 meters dropping the 10.
Oh.
And the microphone is the
Oh,
microphone
that's done it.
VR40, over.
Strange. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing G-code. This isn't G-code. This is putting corners on. Oh well, I've got to get this done before I can make the G-code. Drop frames are okay. No, there is no drop frames at the minute. Right, let's turn this round, do these corners. Oh, what happened there? It's weird. Okay. We'll have a look at those keys in it, then cursor keys. We'll have a look at them, see if they're okay. Right, let's have a look at those cursor keys. Let's have a look. Looks like we should be alright. It's a little bit out there, tiny bit. But I don't know until might be these buttons are out, so we'll have to make one and see what happens. Right, let's do this bit next. This bit here. Don't know whether it'd be easy to do all four corners first. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, let's try it. Let's try and do them all. Maybe it'll be quicker. Well, save it. I only have to delete one of those instead of. I'm gonna have to turn it round now, so I need to get rid of these before I turn it round. Okay, so we can spin it round. Okay, so that's them. Why have I got something weird happening? That's weird. I shouldn't have a surface there. Right, I did something different than I don't normally do. Right, so it's back there. Yeah.
Roger, Roger, David. Thank you. You are 5x9 in the southwest part of Germany, not far from the border to French and Luxembourg. The name here is Alex.
Right, so I got rid of that and it went weird. And that one, and it went weird. Right, so let's go back.
Roger, Roger. Thank you for the 40 kilometers North London. I'm using here a Fox Tango 710.
Right, let's do one at a time, because I don't like. Let's get rid of that. Don't know. Maybe it'll do the same again. Save it. Don't ask me. I didn't design the program. I don't know. Don't know. Seems to be alright when you do one at a time. So you can't speed it up. You have to do it bit by bit, otherwise you end up with a mess. Okay, that's done. So this one, and then those two.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Medication time. Right, okay. Wonder what they look like with the base plate on. Look alright. Right, let's sort this out. I want to create some G-code. I want to finish this off tonight. As far as design and G-code, and just all I've got to do is make it. Just want to make it tomorrow. Right? Mill it out, get this keyboard out the way, then I can get on with carry on with the back of the case and the front, and I'll have a matching keyboard and case style. It'll be interesting to see it. Maybe I'll put some blue. I fancy some blue lighting in it. Blue lighting. Yeah, I just fancy some blue lighting. Yeah, some nicely placed blue lighting. Where they'll go, I don't know, we'll have to try it. They're coming through strong from Belfast. I can hear the Belfast bloke louder than I can hear the guy in the UK. That's what happens with the Oh, 25 watts? He's doing alright for 25 watts. He's doing alright for 25 watts.
No problem at all. This is Mike and the Acrylic in the Yankee Japan signing clear with M0 Tango Papa Tango. Bye bye for now, David.
Right, so I've got to do the badge is going to be a bit weird. We haven't, and these here. We'll come to them in a minute though. Come to them in a minute. Let's finish this ref. Does look weird now, but yeah. Got to have it because I have trouble milling out. If I just mill it without, if I create the G code, what it'll do is the toolpath, the CNC will go up to here, and it'll go boom, bang like that. Then it'll do one, and depending on when it came down to do the first one, it'll be a different shape to the rest. So, but if I put a bend on it, they're all going to be the same shape, basically. Pretty much. Right, so let's just get the rest of these in. Okay, let's do these. Won't take too long, will it? Whoops.
I'm in a small village called Bolton, 20 miles west of the capital city Edinburgh. There, David, going to hold it 73, Church.
$100 watts. $200 watts. Bloody hell. Right, so we've done that one. Save it. Let's do the next one. I'll give him a shout. I can already just hear him. So what, I'll just do these two and then I'll spin it round in a minute.
Yeah, good evening. 2 Echo 0 Juliet Foxtrot Yankee. Nice to work you for the first time, David. Operator name here is Mark. Location is Southport, and your 59 footsteps.
Southport? Just north of Liverpool, Southport, isn't it? Did a job there.
A500 and a simple type for answer. Thank you for the contact and enjoy the pilot. Roger. Thank you ever so much for coming back to the call there. And I think you got my name station and I'll give you a little call.
Right, so that, oh, some more here. Just when I thought I'd finished. I must tune my aerial one day because it's slightly out of band, my 40-meter section. I need to go and I really need to get it down and alter it a bit. Maybe now the sunshine's coming, I can get it down and give it a good tune. Make it resonate. It's not resonating at the minute on the right frequency. It's slightly out, so it's not. I'm not getting the maximum performance from it. Right, that'll be the last one on them, so I can get rid of these lines. We've got to sort out the badge recess. Now, whether we recess the badge, it won't really hurt because, yeah, we've got to sort out. So, yeah, this area here. Let's just have a look on a real keyboard a minute. Yeah, they've got rounded. It's rounded the badges as well. See that? Just about rounded. Not a lot, but they are rounded. Right. So let's give we're gonna have to give this a rounded bit, but the problem is, well, I'll have to get a badge to make it. The badge will have to be made to fit it, won't it? Or do we leave that off and just stick it on? No, I think we ought to make it rounded. Now I can't. It's gonna have to be 3mm, isn't it? I can't do it otherwise. Oh well. Well, I'll have to make our own badge by the looks of it. I'll have to get our own badge made from probably Sticker Mule or somewhere like that. Yeah, I'll just get them. Just get some made. Get some made. Well, the minimal amount. Don't know what the minimum amount will be able to order. And I want about 3 myself. I might have to get more made. I don't think they want what I like to do just 3. Right, now there's these things as well. Right, these LEDs. Not sure if we want the LEDs or not. They come with the keyboard, we might as well use them for something. Let's have a look at the LED cutouts on a real. Oh no, there isn't a real one. I need an Amiga case for that. Amiga 500 case. Oh well. I don't want it to be a funny core, right? So I'm gonna have to try to do something with it. What size are these? Are these 3mm or 5mm? So they're only 3mm anyway. So what I'd have to do is. Right, so what we'll have to do is go like this. Oh. 3mm by 3mm. Okay. Might be able to do something with this then. Might be able to do 1.5mm. Might be able to, don't know. Oh yeah, we can do 1.5mm. That's alright. We can do that. So just about got away with that. No. No, we've got rid of some. Oh, we've done a mistake there. Right, I know what I did. I didn't push that down. It's two separate pieces. I thought I pushed the whole lot, but I didn't. Okay. Right, let's do this one as well. They're all going mad for him. Pile up. He's got a pile up on. It's amazing what a posh voice will do, isn't it? St Albans. Five and 9 into St Albans. Okay. Okay, have we finished? Could that be finished as regards the corners? Maybe. Let's give it the once over. Right, okay, I'm going to take a short interim. We'll put that back where it was. Oh, we've got to sort the badge out next. The badge is wrong now. Let's sort the badge out, because the badge is the wrong shape. Is that the badge? Yeah. Hang on. Oh, the badge is... What's going on with the badge? The badge. Okay. Let's do the badge now. It's level with that thing, but it's just the... Yeah. Okay. Let's make the corners of the badge the same. Right, so here we go. 3mm. 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 Oh, this will be easy because it's a rectangle. It's already a rectangle, so it should be easy to carve this out. You think? No? What's going on? Oh, they're up in the air. That one's right. That's not right. So from this line in 3mm, and from this line in 3mm. Right, what's that one? Which one's the 3mm line? That one. Let's get rid of that one. Let's start from this end. Has this even got a... Has it even got a depth? No, I haven't got a depth on this badge. Need to sort that out. Right, I'm going to go for an interim. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Can I leave it like that? I'll leave it running like that rather than play you... No, I won't. Sorry, you'll have to lift this one. Hello, I'm back. Oh, Rich55, welcome to the stream again. How you doing? One issue you will come across is the 80,000 keyboard DIN socket will not provide activity for the drive lid. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I know some people repurpose the LED for something else, or they just connect the power LED. So basically, yeah, you'd have an LED on the front, and probably could mimic the hard drive, which is supposed to be for the floppy drive, isn't it, on the 500? Yeah. We'll have a look at that. I'm going to make I don't know if we've caught the stream. I'm going to make probably my own microcontroller board to go in that keyboard to replace the one that's in there with I've got to find out how they do the protocol to talk to communication with it. So I'm probably going to make it wireless as well. make a underneath. We've got the slot. Hang on, let's just come out of that second. So we've got. Let's go monochrome. Let's just put these back on it. Right, so basically, what have I done there? Oh yeah, rotate. Have I rotated the whole thing? Have I? No. Sorry, I didn't realise I rotated the whole thing apart from the fixing. I thought I only selected the top lid. Don't know. Anyway, we'll sort that out. So what we're going to do inside here, inside this cavity in here, put a lithium-ion battery pack on it and make it wireless, and have a USB-C in there. On the next version, on the first one, I'll just be wired. But so make your own circuit board and basically plug into one of the spare bays on the main board the same microcontroller and run it like a web interface, or just a port. We'll have a port connected between the two. And you just charge it up basically. It'd have to be quite a big battery pack though to keep the communication going, if it's Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, one or the other. But yeah, to start with, it'll just be. Actually, what do they look like? They don't look too bad like that. Yeah, they're a bit wider than they need to be, but yeah. I see some people, they've put a 5-pin DIN, and then they've used the spare pins to send the signals back and forth. I know someone said you've got to do something with the transistor. If you use the original as well, do something with the transistor. But we'll have a look at it anyway. So like, I'm going to treat this as the building blocks for other stuff. So we've got a cavity there, we can put a battery pack in, and we can. I need to put that back the right way up in a minute. Once let's do this badge. Let's get this badge done. It needs to have a thickness, this badge does as well. Can't remember what I set the plastics to. What size did I set it to? 1 mil. Okay. 1 mil. Yeah, we've got a lot of ideas. I don't know whether you know, I mess about with microcontrollers. ESP32s, Arduinos, Raspberry Pis. Although I don't really I've got lots of Raspberry Pis, but I don't use them. I'm going to basically use them for expansion, but on the desk here is one of those things. Well, I don't know if I've showed you one of these before, but basically I program them up and I can make them interface with the membrane as input, and then you can get it, customize the keys. I can do key combinations, you know, switch ROMs just by pressing a key combination on here. You're not restricted, because I don't know if I showed you all these. Let me just go. I'll show you. I'm trying to show you this one actually. It's just unplugged. It's on the desk here. I'm always working on it, but I've worked on it for a while. But it's basically this microcontroller here. I designed this circuit board and built it from nothing. Wrote all the firmware to go on this microcontroller. It's got a little OLED display. It's got all sorts of expansion capabilities. But this, because I write the program for it, I'm going to make convert it to work with the Amiga. All my code I've written, I reutilise it. to work with sending data from the keyboard over to a board, a little board that will plug into, similar to it's basically just something, not one of them, but probably be, I haven't got one here, but probably using an ESA slot that's not being used, or ISA slot. As long as I can pick up certain signals I need, I'll have one of these plugged into the main board. So you're just using an ISA slot, which would be, where are they? These are them, aren't they? Oh, the ones at the back. Plug into a spare slot, and then you have the same one inside the keyboard, and then I can make them talk to each other. Basically, I could send the information to one to the other, which I've already done. I've already done all the background. I spent 14 years creating all the code for it. So I've got a product, but I can't sell it. Nobody understands it, so I can't sell it. So I thought, what, rather than, I mean, it's still there. I've got a box full of them. I don't know if I showed you this. There's a box full of products here. Box full of products. It's a box full of stuff, all ready to go, but no way to get rid of them. So anyway, I'm gonna make lots of cards. That's the idea. I need a MIDI interface that plugs inside it. So I've got a lot of ideas. I'll even go so far to create a driver as well if I have to. In the AMIGA C language. You know, I've got to study all that lot as well. But once all this is done, got this case and the motherboard over there, and the case built, I can get on with developing the real stuff. You know, I've got a lot of ideas. It's not a money making thing, but I mean, if I make my own and someone wants one, I'll basically put them out. They won't be crazy prices. They'll just be whatever it costs in labour and for the bits. You know, I don't need. It's not a business thing. Like. Anyway, there's loads of boards out there already, but I just want to be able to switch stuff. You have a remote, an I/O connection in the main board that plugs in, where you wire all your ROMs and things, all your switching capability, and you just access it all from here, or a web interface, or both. Yeah. I've got a lot of ideas, but I need to get this out of the way so I can get on with the rest of the ideas. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of them. Right, let's sort this silly little badge out. So for a start, it's got no thickness to it, so let's give it some thickness. 1 mil. Okay, so where's it gone? Oh, it's gone underneath. Right, okay. Let's bring it up a bit. It's right, we seem to have lost something of it. Where's the actual... The writing's not come up with it, has it? Right, the writing's still down there, it's alright. Okay, let's bring that to the surface. It's difficult because it's on an angle. It was designed while it was on an angle. See what I mean? It's on the it's on the wrong face, isn't it? It's gonna crash in a minute. Yeah. Right, okay, so it's not playing games, so let's. Right. Okay, so what I'll do is push the bottom out instead. Push the bottom of it down. If I can get to it. 1 mil. Oh, it's moved it with it. That's stupid, isn't it? Anyway, we'll leave it like that. I'll have to work on that another day, but I'll just take the corners off so it sits in. Let's take the corners off. Yeah, so if you've got no thickness to it, you can just do this. Double click while it's pink or purple. It gets rid of the things for you. Right, let's get rid of these. Okay, so we've got it there. It's yes. What I could do is just go into it, grab the whole thing, and then bring it up a little bit. Up 1 mil. Right, can we see anything? Yeah, we can. Oh, it's gone too high now. Look at that. Undo, close, undo, move. We'll leave it like that. Leave it like that for now. I've got to make a real one. I'll design a real one. I need one for the case and this really. Yeah, and the Amiga logo's wrong as well. The font's wrong. I'll just put any font on for now, but it needs to be italic, really. Right. Okay, so we've got it back to there. We've done all the rounded corners. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks okay. It seems like it would work. Oh, that's... What's that doing there? Oh, that's because we've rotated it. Yeah, that'll go back once we do it. Let's get back to this point. End on. Yeah, we've got to push everything back the way it's supposed to be now. So I switched everything off, didn't I? Apart from the top plastic, so let's do that. Right, so I just got that. So I need to actually, how can I tell where it's got to be? Because everything's moved the same amount, hasn't it? Right, so I need the bottom plastic, the angle base. That's it. So I've got to bring that straight to the green edge. So if I grab it from there, and I'll go down to there. I'll bring the whole thing up on the green axis. Well, it begs the question, is that lower than the... Right, okay, maybe it is lower, maybe it's not sat round. Let's put the feet. The feet are in the right place. Let's put everything on now. Hopefully everything is back to where it should be. Yeah, the fixing's back in its right place. Let's have a look on there. X-ray. X-ray, so yeah, the fixing's... Oh no, the fixing's not in the right place. Right. That's weird, isn't it? Oh, the whole thing's moved down. See that? The whole thing's moved down a bit. So when I moved something by accident, I moved the whole thing. Right, okay. Yeah, we've moved the whole thing. That's alright, because we can use that to work out how far it's got to go back. Right, let's try to work it out. So if I grab hold of that, I'm gonna have to work out how far out it is, aren't I? Right, that's not easy. Let's get rid of some of this stuff a minute. Right, let's try to work it out. For some reason we've moved the whole thing up. I don't know how we'd managed to do that. Ah, because it's actually within the other stuff, so... Right, so if I just grab it and literally push that up like that. No. No, it's not going to work. Hang on then. Oh dear, how do I do this? Because that's got to be flush with the level, hasn't it? So I must have moved it all down by a certain amount. Right, I'll tell you what I can do. I can grab it from here and push up to there. Right, is that it? Is that it? Did anything move? No. I'm not sure anything moved. Did anything move? Yeah, it all seemed to move with it. Should have locked it in position. I think that's it, isn't it? So put a line from there. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, it's okay. A little bit of a gap. Right, let's have a look. I think it's okay. Yeah, because it's lined up with the front. Yeah, I think it's alright. Yeah. So we're back to where we got to. Let's just put it on normal mode, so this is what you'll see. Right, so we've got our bends in it. Yes, they're weird colours. Ah, I know what's the problem now. They're not transparent. Let's sort that out next. They're the wrong colours, so we need to go and just set them the right colours. Does it matter? Probably doesn't matter. No, that's not it. Where's it then? Where's it gone? That one. I can select more than one at a time, can't I? Let's just select them all. Do them all in one go. Oops, that's not it. Just to get the model finished and to create the G code. Let's do these. That's all that side. Spin it round. Do all the other sides. Oh, wrong one. Is that the lot now, almost? Last two. I forgot to do that last time, didn't I? Right, is that it? Is that it? I think so. Right, okay. Save. Okay. Right, yeah. It's a pity this black plate isn't... I had to put some more RGB lighting or something in this to make it look better. Anyway, or you could use opaque plastic of your choice. Start to use clear. Right, where's that screw sort of... Where's that screw? Why is that screw like that? The whole thing's moved up, hasn't it? Alright, we need to sort that out. The screws are, all the rest of the screws are the right place, but those aren't. I must have yeah, don't know. Let's sort that out. Let's push them down where they're supposed to be. And that one, and that one. Let's put it there, I have to go in X-ray mode. Right, is that right? Almost, yeah. The nut's a bit in, but never mind. Right, okay. Save. Let's put it all back together. Right, is everything good now? Yeah, almost. Apart from that pin sticking into the bottom plastic, but we'll have to use the right size fixing. I'll sort that out. Yeah. They use the right size fixing. I must have... Some weird noises coming out this radio.
Anyway, there you go. I'd better keep it short, but thought you'd be interested. And yeah, we worked in July of 24.
Right. Okay, so now we need to start flattening it. We've been going for an hour and 39, so we could start flattening it now. Okay. Let's start flattening it. So I'll flatten it while it's in. Let's save it. Now there's not that many different plastics, so I should better flatten it all on here. But what I'll do is I'll go like this monochrome, and we'll hide the keyboard because that's going to make us crash because there's lots of geometry and that, so I'll hide the keyboard. And we've got a bit of something here weird. What's that? We seem to have lost a face. We've lost a face there off the middle plastic, so no, it's off the top plastic. So we need to go into there and put that face back. And how we do that is take one away and put one back.
Roger, Jim, all copied. It's made of the QS stated the noise from the adjacent
No,
got everything.
that didn't work.
The weather has been rather damp and cold, but Sunday...
Right, so undo that. Undo draw line, undo erase.
Got up on Sunday morning, it was wall-to-wall sunshine, the temperature went to 17.5, and the sun shone all day, we actually sat out.
Don't know what went wrong there.
It was beautiful, but it's reverted to sort of normal. It's going to be 8 degrees tomorrow and -2 overnight, and on Sunday it was 8 overnight and nearly 18 during the day. So but that's gone again. We're back to the cold and slightly damp weather.
No.
It's not conducive to doing any antenna repairs, I have to say. But anyway, that's the weather.
So, can we get rid of one of them? No, that didn't get us back. What happens if I do that? Right, we got it back now. So, got it back, can't get rid of that. Yeah. Alright, it's got back now. That's weird, isn't it? What's happened there? That's weird. Oh well, looked like we only had a partial of an arc. Partial arc. Strange. Oh well. It's alright now. It's okay now. So what I need to do is yeah, we need to make sure everything's back as it was. So everything's good. Is everything good? Yeah. Everything's good. Okay, so back to monochrome mode. Hide the keyboard. There's less geometry. We can hide the fixings. Now, that's all the fixings gone. And let's just make sure all the fixings have gone. Have I got all the fixings gone? I have, haven't I? They're all gone. That's good. Okay. We can hide the badge. What do we call that badge? Don't know if we called it anything. Alright, let's have a look. Top plastic. It's part of the top plastic, so the badge. Let's call it a badge. We called it a logo the other day, but now we're going to call it a badge. So hide the badge. So we just want the plastics now. All the plastics. We don't need the feet. Get rid of the feet. Now do we... Hang on. This base. Oh, we've got a pocket there, so we could pocket for the feet to go into. So what happens is we pocket the feet slightly, stop some sliding around. Let's do that. Let's pocket the feet.
Frederick, you're very strong, Frederick, actually was beaming down the country, but come around a little bit now. But a really big signal from you, and I need to put you in my log. I want to see if we have worked before, and we haven't. So nice to meet you for the first time. And you obviously have been reading the mail, so you know what my setup is here, and the location I've described in the previous over. And I'm running the drake line, the TR7 drake line, which I have been running without no variations, well, slightly modified in parts of it, but I've been running it since about mid-1990s, and no desire to change for anything else because it seems to do everything I want it to do. And this antenna is a 2-element bushcraft, and my HF efforts are on the home grade 4-element quad at about 70 feet. It used to be higher, but we lowered it a bit.
Right, so just knock these, make these a bit wider. What have we got here? Let's have a look.
Well, you'll see on QRZ a picture of the antennas and things, and that's about all I've got. So nice to hear such a big signal coming from
12 mil.
the world. So how you copy
12 mil rounds, so
where did I rate the call sign down? Gee whiz, I didn't rate the call sign down. Radio
it's 12 mil, so we'll just make them a bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Let's say let's say 13 mil. So 12.5. No, sorry. 13 mil is 6. What is it? 6.5. Let's make them a little bit bigger.
Because he was thundering great signal, he was bound to be hearing me, he was very, very loud. Mike, go ahead.
That's weird, isn't it? What is that all about there? That's not good, is it? Is that a glitch, or is it because we're not straight? It's a glitch, isn't it? And the graphics not just turned it round. It's fine. Well, that one's the same. It's weird. No. What is going on with that foot? This looks alright. Don't know. It's alright there. Strange lot. Right, let's get rid of the inner bits. We'll push them down. Let's do all of them first. Right, so we're going to knock them down. We don't want a lot. We just want a little bit. So we've got 6 mil thick. We just want to go down 1 mil, 1.5. 1.5, give it 1.5. So you need a 12 mil foot, basically. That's just to stop, when you move it around the desk, stops the feet falling off. That's all that's for. Right, okay, so we've got that, so I can hide the feet. So we've just got the plastics now, we need to flatten out. Right, so we'll put the guides on. We need to look at it from above. Now the problem we got now is this is angled for viewing. It's no good for flattening, so what we need to do is make a copy of this old model. What we'll do is we'll create us a line. We want to use the real, so we'll start at started at 1,000. Right, and we'll go up 10 mil and across 10 mil. Okay. And we'll grab this whole thing. Stick it all on a minute. Grab the whole thing now. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll move it. We'll move it over here, I think. So what we'll do is we'll go from there. We'll go over 200 mil. And we'll move the whole thing from the corner here. Well, from that. I won't. From. Move the whole thing from there. I'll put it over here, out the way. Just like that. So we're on there. We'll move it to the front like that. How is that? It's not quite right. Oh, because it's lifted up. You'll never get it right. We'll leave it there. That's where it's going to live from now on. Get rid of extra lines. Okay, so we've got that there. We'll save it. We'll keep it all in one place. We'll hide that. Fixings, badge, gone. So all we've got left now is feet. Get rid of the feet. So we need to copy the whole thing now. Copy. I'm going to paste it. I'm just giving it 10 mil offset. Just so we can line everything up. So, we need a complete copy of that now. So I'll grab the whole thing. Complete copy. I'll just put it there a minute like that. Right. Can't make it unique. We're going to need to make everything unique now, so make unique. Make unique. Make unique. And make unique. Make unique. I'm ready to turn off. Tell you what, let's move the bottom base. Need to make everything unique, all in one go. Can you select more than one thing to be unique at once? Oh, God. Not sure if you can. Make unique. Right, is that new? No, it's not unique. We only need 2 of them, really. Oh, we can place them all out. Yeah, we'll place them all out so we can save some material. We can cut them all out in one go. So make unique. We've already made that one unique. Make unique. Make unique. Make unique. That's already 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 unique, and that's already unique. There's nothing else there, plastic wise, so that's fine. So we'll come out of that. So we've got it there. Now we need to work out our safe area next. So we'll work the size of this thing from there to there. 488. So if we say 500, so we can go from here, or from the bottom one, we'll go 500 up, and the width, the maximum width is going to be is 175. So we'll do from here, we'll go 175, 180, 190. Okay, we've got 190. We can set our safe area. Needs to be the width. The Y is, I forgot what it was now. Bottom was 190, was it? Can't remember. Alright, so that's it there. So it's the wrong way around.
Yeah, GI3MBW. Yeah, I put you in the wrong area. I thought we were having a QSO.
190.
Moved on, so I'm glad that I caught up with you. You're 509 plus as well. And it sounds like you got
Okay, so that's there.
talking to a few of the guys in Spain, there seems to be very unsettled with a lot of rain and one thing and another. Which of course they might tell you they would like, but when you have to
Need the
not so much fun, I think. Anyway, terrific thing.
500.
Good evening to Thomas. Yeah, Thomas, our last contact was in 2023. It's been quite a wee while. And Steve, looking at the secure dead page, you've been changing rigs again. Anyway, back to you, and see if there's anything else interesting. F0.
That's it. So that's our safe area, so we'll just get rid of it for a minute over there. Don't want that till we've finished. Right. So what we're going to do is, we've got that there. I need to split them up now. So do we do the top first? Explode it. So we've got the top. I'll put that there for a minute, and then we got the bottom. I'll put that there, and base plate. Put that there for a bit, and we'll do the back piece. I'll just put these out the way over here for now. Put them there. Now we don't need. Oh yeah, we're going to do them all, aren't we? We only need 2 of them because they're all exactly the same. But anyway, we'll keep them out of the way for a minute. So we need to turn. First, we need to flatten these out. Actually, I should have done that first before I. Yeah. Oh, we got to flatten them out anyway. Pity I didn't do that before I split them all up. We can do it. Right, let's just go on the side. Yeah, I should be able to do these. Alright, let's just turn them around. Oh, can we select all 3? Might be able to. They all look flat, don't they? Basically putting them all down. They've all gone together, as you'd expect. Put them all down, but we move them apart. So that one will need to be moved round as well. That needs to be spun round. Okay. These are okay, they just need to be flattened. Tell you what, we can just get rid of these two, because they're only copies. They are exact copies, aren't they? Right. So I'll leave them there a minute. Let's go and do the first bit. Oh, we put them all together. They're all flat, so let's grab one of them. That's the keyboard, that can stay here. Don't know what that one is. That's the base. And right, let's move that one out of the way. Let's put it there for a bit. Right, so this one's okay, so we need to make that a bit bigger. There's not enough space on that. So we got there 185. Let's say 200. Another one at 200. Another one at 200. Right. Let's drag this one, this middle piece back around. Now we need 10 mil off that one. That's a safe area. That's it. Right, now I need another 10 mil off this one. Okay. And there's this one here. No, that can't be flush. No, it's up in the air, look. So I need to look at it from end on. Actually, they're lower than what they need to be, them are, so we'll sort that out in a minute though. Alright, that's flat. That's need to go up to that. Oh, I see what he wants to do. Okay, so it's there, but it's probably not the right height. Right, so these things next. So we've got to work out what's got pockets and what hasn't. That's got a pocket there, so that's the right way up. This has got no pocket, so that's simple. That's got a pocket for the PCB and the screw holes. Yeah, that's the right way up. Has this got pockets? Yeah, so that's the wrong way up. I've got to turn that round. Because got to have it the right way up for the pockets. Right, okay. Them are flush the right way round. Is that one flush? Yeah, they're all right. Okay. You start from left. MOD, Ministry of Defence. Right. Safe area is a bit tight there, isn't it? I think we ought to go up a bit more on that, so let's get rid of that. So that's 5488. That's so 520. Right. So we need another four of those. They're not quite right, are they? Hang on. Need to bring them down. So I think yeah, I'll probably just put them in its own section. Let's keep them in its own section. So we've got what we've got there, 200. So let's have another one at 10, and then another one at 200. Another one at 10. That's it. So these will be in their own section over there. I'll sort them out. Right, so that's got to be pushed over to there, like that. So that one's in its right position, so is that one, so is that one. These aren't, so they can be spun round basically. Let's spin these round. Can't do it like that. Need to get it on top of the thing, that's it. Need to spin them round. How are we going to spin them? Is that right? Can that then be brought to this? Can that be brought? No. It's, oh, might be able to. Okay. Well, that's that. Yeah, that's good. So we'll do the other one. Push it up there. Right, that's the right way. Does it? It's the right way there. That is the right way already. Let's grab hold of it. Push it up there somewhere. Now it's going to have to go here first. It's not wanting to snap. Nearly did then. Go on. Alright. Did then. And then we need to move it up there. We need about 10 mil. 10 mil from there. Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Right, it's okay. We've got them too. Right, so we want another. Rather than do the, there's only two different ones. So once we've done the G-code, we can just copy them. We've got to split them. There's no point splitting all 6. Doing the work 6 times when you've only got to make 2 different ones. Right, so we'll leave that. We'll go over to where do we start next? Right, so we've got them in the right positions. I'll tell you what, let's just make another line there at 200 just to finish it off. Okay. Save it all. So hopefully we've still got our original. We should be able to bring back all the fixings, everything now. We've got a keyboard. Got an extra keyboard now. We don't want all this stuff because we only want our original model. So we can delete that one. Delete the base plate. That's not. We're not making a base plate. You could make a base plate from that if you wanted. I'm getting rid of this just to simplify the G code. And we don't. Oh, have we forgot that bottom plastic? We have, haven't we? Yeah, we've got a bottom plastic to make as well. That one. So what we'll do is we'll have to move all these over. Up we'll do is we'll move them over to the next position. Just move them up one. What is that in there? Wasn't that never lined up? It's alright. That one's not actually lined up, was it? Oh, it is. It is lined up.
M7OOR, M7OOR, G0KSB.
Why is it doing that? Oh.
G0KSB vibrating calls.
Tell you what. We know it's 200 mil. I'll just move them over 200 mil. Have a look at them. That's okay. Oh, there's no line there. Like, we need another line. Need another 10 mil margin. That's it. Right, that's it. That's good. So we've got space for this other one now. That's just a simple base, isn't it? It's got holes in it now. It's got to be turned around as well, because there's no pockets there. The pockets are underneath. Yeah. So we've got to turn that round. And make sure we turn it round. Is that right? Yeah. It looks okay. Yeah, that's it. It's critical to get these in the right position, because we've got to apply pocketing and then through holes, different G code. You've got to make sure you're in the same position. Right, so we've flattened out our model. We've still got that. Now we want to hide all that really, because it's taxing the system. So let's get rid of that. Badge fixings. Yeah, that can stay. Right. Okay, so these should all be unique now. Let's make sure. Yeah. 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 Yeah, they're all unique. That's okay. Right, so we've got to work out what have we got there? Feet. We've got some feet. Feet. We don't want the feet. We want the feet on the model, but we don't want extra ones over here. Let's just switch everything back on and make sure I haven't got any anomalous fixing or anything in the way. No, nothing there. That's alright. Okay, so base plate off. Badge and fixings and feet. Okay. Right, so the first thing we've got to do is we've got a pocket there. We've got pockets there with holes in it, so we're going to have to do we can either do the pockets first. I think we'll do the pockets first. Now it's a pity that there's two different size pockets though. So these are at 3 mil.
Alright, Billy, good to hear you.
Yeah, through their pockets. This one's only 1mm though. That's a 1mm pocket, so yeah, the rest are 3mm and these are cutouts. So what we've got to do first we've got to flatten this, so we need
Mike, thanks for putting the net on. Thanks for doing control.
getting thirsty now, so we need from there 520, so we need to go 520 this way, because this is the row. This row's all to do with this top plastic and so on and so forth. 530.
I'm getting about a 9 dB of a station up around about 716.
510. So we need another one there. I'll do enough for 2 lots.
Look after yourself, stay safe, and we'll catch up maybe next week, Mike. MIUMOD clear.
Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3. It should be enough 3. Might need 4. Let's do one more. Right, okay. Right, so we've got to get this now. Luckily, lots of it's just inside cuts and outside cut. Plunges. Are they plunges? What size are these? They're 4mm, aren't they? 4mm. So they're not plunges, so we're okay, because the bit I got is 3.17. The bit diameter 3.175. The material thickness is slightly over. So whatever I set the pocket at, it's going to be slightly over. It's to allow for the bed not being absolutely flat. The problem is when you clamp down your plastic, your blank plastic, to the bed, it warps as you clamp it down, say there, and there, and as you tighten it, it'll warp slightly. The pressure, if you don't have it tight enough, it'll move while you're trying to mill it. If you have it too tight, it'll bend it, and as it bends, it pulls the bed up. So it's a fine line between over tightening and not enough. Ideally, you'd have a vacuum table, and you just suck the piece down for the duration of you milling it. But I haven't got a vacuum table. I could make one, but then I'd have to run a fly cutter across the surface of I'd have to create a bed, aluminium bed or something. And if you have a solid piece of aluminium, then you've got no grooves to attach it to, so you'd have to drill and tap into. You'd have to have a spoil board on there that's able to be screwed and drilled and tapped into. That reduces your height. I've got about 75mm height on the Z-axis, so the spindle can go up and down 75mm. The more spoil board you have on it, the less you can go up and down. You have to alter your spindle clamps and all sorts. You don't want to be messing around like that. Right, so what do we need now out of this? We need the top bit. So yeah, we need the top. So if we want the top bit, we'll go and to end on like that. Now we're a bit low, but that's okay. So we'll go into this. Now we need to break it apart. I wouldn't break it apart yet though. We sort of need a master. We need a master one that we can copy. So we'll leave that one where it is. I'll work on the next one. So what we'll do is we'll copy that exactly where it is now. We'll copy it. and we'll move it down 520, which puts us right there. We'll leave that one. Can I make it unique? Yeah, make it unique. There's certain things I want to keep that where it is, so we can work on it. We'll explode this one. Once it's unique, we can explode it. Actually, don't explode it yet. The problem we got now is when we look end on, we're going to see both of these, so I can lock it. Tell you what we'll do. We'll preempt a bit of this, and we'll copy them out. Try and speed the process up a bit by, if you stick to a work regime or a way of doing it, it saves you having to rack your brains every time, and you can just stop the thinking and just do the making. Just you know, don't think so much. So we've got copies of them. We need to lock these now. So we don't select them. So if I try and select them, can I select them? Yeah, it's showing me that they're red, that they're locked. Like if I was to press delete now, it wouldn't delete them. Okay. Right. So what we're going to do now is we only want that as a copy. These can be broken apart now. And if I look sideways on, when I select them, I'm not going to be selecting the back one because I've locked it. So I know I want off this, I want the pockets. So I think the first thing I'll do is select the top row. So I can explode this one now. Or do I explode it yet? Hang on. Just trying to think, if I explode it now, then I've got to cut and paste them out and to get the circles back now. So don't explode it now. Don't explode it yet because you'll give yourself more work. So yeah, this is the one I'm going to be splitting up. No, that's the master one, isn't it? So I need to get the geometry off the top. So don't explode it. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go edge on. We'll go into it. And we'll copy. Try to get as high as we can. Just above that little pocket. Just make sure we've selected the pocket. Yeah, so we've got the area we want pocketing. That's right, we haven't got the bottom bit. We don't want the bottom bit. We don't need that yet. So, right. So we're going to. What are we going to do? Let's have a think. Well, I'll tell you what we can do. We can just. We've got the geometry. Hang on. Let's go above again. So that's the geometry we've got. We've selected it. Right, so we're going to copy it. Come out of there then. And should be able to paste. If we paste in place, then move it down 520. So what we've got now, if we have a look, is got our original one still, but we've got a flat piece, a piece of flat now with 0 thickness, and it's got certain geometries in it. Now they're all hollow. In order to cut these out or pocket them, you need to make them solid. So how you do that is look at it from above. And you've got to remember which ones are pockets and which ones are cut through. So we're going to grab all of this. We're going to cut it. Now, this might not work now. This might not work because if we paste it in place, they've still got cutouts. So what we should have done, so we copied it out of there. Yeah, what we should have done, let's go back a step. Undo paste, undo cut, undo move, undo paste. Right, what we should have done is done it while it was there. But we only want the flat bit, so that's the problem. So what we want to do is, okay, so let's go forward a bit. Redo paste, redo move. All right, so we've got it there. That's the flat bit. Now it's flat. Yeah, it's flat. So it's not a component anymore. It's just individual. So if we group it, we should be able to group it. Then go into it, then select all. Well, I could have done if I was got enough on it. Right, let's try again. Go into it, select all this. Right, then cut it. Come out of it, then paste it in place. Then cut it straight back. Off again, go into it and paste it in place. Right, so that gives us all our surfaces back, which we need. FlatScript needs a surface to be able to make G-code out of it. So once we've got all that, we can go ahead and then we also need it to be out of a I don't know if grouping affects it or component. Let's see. Let's just save that in a minute. Let's see if we can create code. Let's try an inside cut. No, it won't touch it. Well, it's got to be exploded. So now you can explode it. Right, once it's exploded, you can then do an inside cut. Yeah, that's when you do an outside cut. Even though I'm on the inside cut tool, so probably what it needs to do is to really select all this lot, reverse the faces. Let's try that now. Let's try and do an inside cut. Yeah, let you do an inside cut now. See the red lines on the inside, because that's the toolpath for the milling bit. If you're on the outside, your milling bit's got to cut the wrong size. Alright, so all these should be able to do. Yeah. Okay, so you've got to decide now at this point which one you're gonna, what kind of thing you're gonna do. I tend to get the pockets out the way first. Let's get the pockets out the way, but they'll be different size pocket. So let's do a pocket. Now it's 6mm and we only want to come 1mm. So what percentage is it? You can probably guess. So if we go pocket, it's on 50%. We don't want 50% there. We only want 10% is 0.6. Don't know, 10% will give us. This is where you need a bit of maths. I tell you what, I could ask ChatGPT. That's probably the best way. Let's open a ChatGPT. Let's open a ChatGPT. Right, and here we go. Let's put it there. Right. Okay, so I have a material. Oops, wrong spelling. thickness of 6mm. I need to pocket it down 1mm. What percentage is it? Oh, what's this? Go away. Right. To calculate the percentage of material thickness that you've pocketed down, you can use the formula. Pocket depth 1mm, material thickness 16.67%. There it is. So pocket down 1mm from a 6mm material. Thickness is approximately 16.67%. So we'll just put that in. So we'll put that in down here. So I'll go onto the pocket tool. And I'll just type 16 point. Did I say it? Was it 67? I can't remember what it was now. Where's it gone? 16.67. Do we care about that much? No. I'll just do 17%. Actually, we need to write a low. 16.67. Hang on. 16.67. Will it even do that? Yeah, it will do that. Okay. Let's do it. There we go. 16.67%. Right. So that's that. Now we really ought to put something here to tell us. So we'll put some text. 3D text going in. We want so badge pocket is 16.67%. I'll just put that there like that. Okay. Right, so and then the other one we can write down is the corner hole pockets. Fixing corner pockets is 50%. Okay, so we can do the core. There's no other pockets on there, just these corners, right? So we'll go pocket, and well, 50%, and we'll do these now. One there, one there, one there, and one there. Okay, save that. Now, can we do more without creating more geometry? Do more in one go. That'll be the ideal way of doing it. And we can't do a plunge, but we can certainly do the cutting out. Right, so let's do an inside cut next, if it'll let us. Right, so inside cut. Now, there's another problem there, these things. See, that one doesn't seem to want to... Oh, it has now. I'm going to try them. For some reason it hasn't... See, it hasn't really done something there, has it? It's done weirdness. We'll have to check that. Save them. We might have to check that after. Right, so we're doing inside cut. We're going to check that in a minute anyway. Let's save that. So we've got pockets and inside cuts. We can't do an outside cut. We've got to do plunge. To plunge the middle bit. That's on your pocket. It won't let us put a plunge. I'll try it, but it won't. I think it won't let us put a plunge. Actually, it needs to be an inside cut. Actually, we haven't got the geometry there anyway. We haven't got the right geometry there. I wonder what that's doing there. Anyway, right. So we've got that. So this one we can call it. It's plunge and inside cut. That's what this is, plunge and inside cut. Right, next we need a copy again of the bottom bit this time, not this bit. Easier said than done, because we've got, well, we've got it there. I'll tell you what, we'll just copy that one. Yeah. So let's just go above it. Let's grab hold of that one and copy it and move it down. Not 520, but 1040. Right, 104. That's why I split it up and know what sizes they are, so it brings them in the right place. Right, so we need to. We can either lock that one for now. I don't know if we can lock that one actually. Can we lock that one? Yeah, we can lock it. Right, so we want this one now. We want this one end on, which is there, and we want to. We want the bottom half of it now. We don't need the pocket anymore at the top. We just want the holes and the outside cut, basically. So we want the bottom of it. So when we select this one, we want everything gone but the top. Sorry, but the bottom. So delete that, and this is where we want just the bottom bit. So we can tidy it up a bit, get rid of all these things. Actually, that gentleman told me a better way, didn't he? Hang on, let's go like this. So everything we touch, grab them. So let's delete. That's better. Let's thank that guy again. Saved me a lot of trouble. What's his name? Kids Time 1234. Thanks for that tip, mate. You saved me a lot of time. Thank you very much. Right, anyway, where'd I go? End on. So above. So we're there, and all we want now is these holes and the outside cut. Nothing else. So we can explode that one now, can't we? Ah, not quite yet, because we need to basically do what we did last time. Need to grab all these out. Need to cut it. Come out of it, paste it in place, then cut it, then go back into it, paste it in place. It's a lot of trouble, I know, but we can leave the geometry there for the rest of the stuff. We don't need it anymore. The only thing we do need, we'll have to explode it now. Explode it. Hang on, why is it saying make unique? Have we done something to the original? We have. See that? We've messed the original up, so go back a bit, undo close, undo paste, undo open, undo cut, undo paste, undo close, undo cut, undo open, undo close, Undo flat script, undo raise. Do we need to do all that? Doesn't matter. Tell you what, we'll go forward. Control Y, we go forward, which doesn't matter. Right, so yeah, that's it. Doesn't matter, we've changed this one because we're not actually doing anything with that one anyway. We've still got that one as an original, so that one's locked. That one wasn't locked. This one's locked. Is that locked? No, it's not locked. I must have unlocked it by accident. Oh, no, it is locked. Right, so this one, we're going to just do it anyway. We're going to explode it. Make unique, and then explode it. Right, okay, perhaps I should have just done that anyway. Right, so what have we got now? So we want holes. Let's just have a look. Right, so the bit I've got is too low. Does it matter? Probably doesn't matter, you know. No, because it's just going to go wherever I set the 0 anyway, so it doesn't matter. Don't worry about if that's 6mm lower. You can put it up if you want, but there's no need. So when you mill it out, you're going to 0 out the Z anyway. It's not going to generate 3D code, it's going to generate flat. So what we need to do now is we need to plunge the corners. The drawing is not flat, right? Why is it not flat? It is flat. Okay, so it thinks it's not flat. So maybe we have got to bring it up. I've selected that one as well. Yeah, it's long-winded, but you try and cut it. Right, I brought that up, so hopefully it'll be flat now. Don't know why it thinks it's not flat unless they've updated their firmware. You used to be able to do it anyway, but yeah. Okay, let's try again. Plunge it. Maybe I don't want to plunge. No, because that's what we want is an inside cut, because that'll only give us the wrong size fixing hole. Let's do an inside cut then. There's 1, 2. You only plunge it if you got the same size bit as you want to drill a hole. Alright, that's okay. Right, so we've done them. What else is there to do? That's actually better, isn't it? That is. I'll tell you what, we'll do them as well. That's better than the one I did up there. It is weird though why it's going like that. Strange. Oh, maybe it's going round because it's... Oh yeah, it's 3.17. What size is this? 3mm. Right, how can it cut a 3mm with a 3.17? Can't, can it really? So it probably won't... That's indicating there's an error there. Now, those holes, I've made them the size of the LEDs, but my milling bit is bigger than the hole. So that might cause an issue. We'll have a look. So we can do an outside cut on that now as well. Okay, so we've got basically two lots of G code for the same panel. So we'll put it through an emulator now. So first we'll bring down this over here and we'll have a look at that. Right, then we'll generate some G code. Just not going up enough, are we? It's just about to cover it, so we'll leave it like that. Right, let's save it and generate some G code. Wants a file name, so let's give it a file name. Right, we're going to call this call it what it is. So it's the top plastic, and it's the pockets, and it's the inside cut, and it's number 1. It's the first one to do, so number 1. Save that. It'll take a little while to create the file, so we can check that file. If we just go in here, NC Viewer. Oh, that's a shit. It's a shame. Yeah, we'll keep that there, and we'll open up another one here. Yeah, we'll go from that one. Right. So we'll load up this file. We've got to find it now. What do we call it? Here it is. Top plastic, inside cut. So there's going to be an error on this where it mills the slots. I know there will. See that there? See what it's done? It's only done the one, and it's done weirdness because it's trying to tell you that your size is bigger than the milling bit is bigger than they think, but mostly we can run it up, and it's going to start over there doing the cutting out the pockets. You can count them, so depending on how many the multipass depth is, that's a complete cut. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here you should only have about 3. 1, 2, 3 and a bit, yeah. So that shows you it's only going to mill halfway through. This is just going to go. That's an inside cut. Right, so it looks okay apart from this bit here. Now we might have to do something. We might have to change the milling bit there to do that pocket. But then we'll have to create G code, so we might have to make the pocket slightly bigger than what we need, I think. Yeah. Right, so we'll stop that. So let's go back to this. So we're on this one, so what we're going to have to do here is just delete that G code a minute. So we press that rubber onto there. It's got rid of it. What we're going to have to do now is make these a little bit bigger. So we can do that with this tool. If I just say it's 0.5 bigger, and this one 0.5 bigger, get rid of the inner bit. Is this to allow us to do this code? Yeah, it's going to be a little bit loose, but at least it let the plastic sit over the LEDs for now, so we can come up with a better idea. So we're going to go do a pocket again. Oh no, it's an inside cut, not a pocket. Yeah, see how it does it now better. Proper tool path. Right, so that was the only anomaly I could see. So we'll create that again, overwrite that same file. That's it. Just overwrite the same one. Finish. Let's have another look at it. Alright, let's go and open it again. See, it's doing it now. Look, see that? It's actually doing it. It's going around. This doesn't look quite right here, does it? It doesn't look like there's enough geometry there to. Let's just run it up. It's doing that. That's okay. That's okay there. Let's speed up a bit. Alright, it's just going to cut them all. I wonder what it's going to do when it gets to that badge bit. That doesn't look right. So it's going round. No, that's definitely wouldn't cut that out right. So I need to look at that badge. That could mess your day up. That could. Right. So badge. What is wrong with this badge? So what size have we got there? We've got 11.5. So that's not good there. Alright. So let's go. Actually, why has that got two lines? Oh, I've got it, because that's the G code it put in. Right. So we've got that there. So why didn't it like that? Don't quite get why it didn't like that. Let's try and do it a different way. So we put the pocket in. We know it's 16.67%. Now we can do a different way of doing it. If you hover over there, it says shift only zigzag. Hang on, it's gone away. Home, flood fill ZN toggle. So we toggle direction if we press the N key. Right, that's better, isn't it? That's better. Right, we'll put that there. Let's just measure from there to there that's half of the mill bit size, and we got there to there, so halfway. Yeah, should be alright, shouldn't it? Looks like it'll miss a bit, doesn't it? Looks like there should be another piece here like that, because that's. Can I copy that? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can draw this stuff. Can you draw it? No, it wants to. You can copy it. It just misses a bit. The codes. This is normally for big stuff. For doing small stuff, it has a bit of lacking going on. So basically, what'll happen is it'll mill out, but it'll leave a piece of plastic sat there, and you'll have to scrape it out with your knife. You don't want that, really. So I don't think you can do it again. No, it won't let you do it again. We've got a better fill, so we could do with that. No. Right, I don't know. The last thing we want is a piece of plastic sticking your badge up. Just seems to be a bit missing. Right, let's try it another way. See if there's anything else we can do with it. Flood fill ZZ only, home. Don't know what that is. Right, home. What does home do? Right, that's no good because it's going to take it over there. See that? What's it doing now? Is it crashed or saving it? No, it's just saving it. Right, so it's... What else can we do with this? Shift only zigzag, control only boundary. So control. So we want the boundary. We can put the boundary in. Can we do a zigzag? Shift only the zigzag. Oh, that's alright. We can go inside and inside. That'll do. That'll do the trick. That's it. We can do. Didn't know we could do twice. Nah, the only problem is, let me just undo that because I didn't know if it's going to go. It's still on 16.67, but I don't trust it. So we're at 16.67. Enter it again. Right. Okay, so we've got that. Let's see what that's like. Let's overwrite that file. Try it again. That's better, so you can do the outline on its own, then the inside seems a better idea. Right, let's have a look. So that's it like that. No good. I'll load the file in again. Right. So that's your tool path. As long as it's within. Yeah, so it's doing a bit of a juggle here. That's okay, as long as it doesn't come outside it. So we run it up. Yeah, as long as it doesn't come outside it and it covers the area. Yeah, it should be alright. If not, we'll have to just put the sticker straight on without milling a pocket. Don't like the way I do that because you've got to place it yourself. Everything else looks good, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, so that looks good. Right, next one is the holes. So I'll bring this over to this here. Okay. We don't need them again, do we? Let's get rid of them. Don't need them, we just want the inside cut for the holes to be plunged through at 4mm and the outside cut. So we'll save that. And this one's going to be called inside cut and outside cut. Okay, well, that's going to be number 2 to do. Second thing to do. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Inside, outside cut. Right, so it'll plunge the hole through it and do a little bit of a turn to make it a 4mm hole. Yeah, it's the right size. So I've got 6 turns, 1mm a pass. Then once it's drilled the holes, it can then cut cut it out of the piece. There's nothing else to do once you can loosen it. So it was always there, it's just I moved away the material and revealed what was in. Yeah. Okay. Right, what's the time? 3 hours, and I've still got more to do. Time 21:35. Do I want to go and do more of it, or have I had enough for one night? I don't know. I think I've had enough for one night. That was the... yeah, there's a lot more holes on this one. I've had enough for one night. Right, I think I'm going to call it a day on that. Let's just save it. We've got our first bit of G-coat there, so we could go ahead and make that plastic if we want. Right, let's just go back into this, make sure we've got everything on. Leave it in a certain position. So we could leave that there like that, or we could turn it around. Something like this. Don't know. Yeah, that's alright. I tell you what, we could zoom in like that to there. Bring this down and across out a bit so we can see that it's Amiga. You can see the cutouts. That'll do. That'll be the next thumbnail then. That's the next thumbnail. Alright. Sorry it takes so long, but it's one of those. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow night more probably. Bye for now.
Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described. The computer converts these numbers into impulses that cause sound waves to come directly from a loudspeaker.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy. The entire musical score accompanying this film was composed on a computer that can produce nearly endless variations of sounds.